Alright, in this video we're going to look at something called the triangle midsegment theorem. And what that says is if you take a triangle and find the midpoints, so here E is a midpoint of AB and so is D, and connect them with a segment, this is a triangle midsegment. And it has special properties. There's 3 in every triangle, so you could also draw, if this is a midpoint, this is a triangle midsegment, and so is this. But right now we're looking at triangle segment midsegment DE. And the first property is that the triangle midsegment, if it connects this part of the triangle and this part of the triangle, it will be related to this, the third side of the triangle, the one it doesn't connect. And it's going to be related in 2 ways. The first way is that this side is going to always be half the length of this side. So in other words, if this side of the triangle had a length of 10, then this is going to have a length of 5. That is just one way they're related. So here it says, okay, if AE is 12, find EB. Well, first we decided that E was the midpoint. So if AE is 12, then EB must also be 12. That's the definition of a midsegment. It's connecting the midpoints. But I just showed you here, if DE is 5, so if this length is 5, by definition, the triangle midsegment is half of the other length, so BC must be 10. So that is one property of a triangle midsegment. The other is that it is parallel, and you can see it looks parallel to the third side of the triangle. So those are the 2 sort of things. So here it says if D is at 0, 2 and E is at 3, 7, find the slope of BC. So let's start by finding the slope of DE. So the slope of any line is change in y over change in x. So the change in y is 7 minus 2, and the change in y is 3 minus 0. So we get 5 over 3. So the slope of this line is 5/3. And because it's a midsegment, this is also parallel to that. So they both have a slope of 5/3. And that's really all the triangle midsegment says. So again, this is a midpoint. Let's say this is a midpoint. That means this midsegment will be parallel to this line and be half the distance of this segment. And lastly, this midsegment here, between this midpoint and this midpoint, is parallel to this part of the triangle and is half the distance. And that is the triangle midsegment theorem sort of summarized. So until next time, I am Derek Genova. Have a delightful day.